Welcome to the Daily Review. This is Fed Razak, Senior Trading Strategist here at CMTrading. And today is October 3rd, 2023, and today is Tuesday morning. So looking at the highlights of the day, gold continues to trickle lower. But first, no major economic events scheduled for the rest of the day. But earlier this morning, out of Australia, the Royal Bank of Australia had a rate statement. We're going to take a look at that in just a second. However, starting out with the Forex symbols, we're watching the US dollar getting stronger versus the major pairs, specifically against the euro being back on its lows. Now looking at the indices, the Dow Jones and the NASDAQ mostly unchanged. Now looking at commodities, as spoken about, gold does trickle lower. Oil extending its losses after a retracement. So that's a bona fide sell-off there. And now looking at the stocks, most of the tech stocks are starting to point higher. Now lastly, looking at cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin retraces after that spike up. So let's take a look at the markets and see what we can expect from today's trading. So here we go on the Euro USD, and you can see we're on a dead lows, 104.77-ish level right now. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean we're going further down, but it does mean that we're testing our lows. So keep this in mind. Now, we did get this bounce earlier in the week, if you remember, and now it's a bona fide dead cat bounce. So just realize that this still has some way to go if it continues this momentum. Now it's broken its supportish level on a weekly and it's closed below this 105.22. Now it's got to do it with some gusto because this could just end up the week above this 105.22 and we'll see just a hair or a stick the next time we look back at this. So keep that in mind as we're looking at this right now. GBP also trading on its lows versus the dollar. Now jumping into the Australian dollar. Look at this falling out of bed after the rate statement this morning. So we're seeing some weakness across the board. The dollar getting stronger across the board. USD, Japanese yen still didn't break that higher. Okay, so we're not completely on board, but we're mostly on board as the dollar getting stronger. Now jumping into commodities, this is the one that is the biggest play. 1821 for gold as it continues to retrace and just sell off. You see that aggressiveness as you're looking at the MACD and the RSI on its lows. Now, look at that now. Now it looks a lot more bona fide. Now we're getting close to our 200-day moving average, and that's really our support level. So just be aware of that. That was our previous support level around right there at 1800. So that is our support level. We're only 20 points away from that. So keep that in mind as this is closing in. Looking at crude oil, did retrace, did continue selling off, extending its loss from 89 down to 88. Not a big deal, but still a retracement and a significant retracement on nonetheless. Now jumping into the US markets, not doing much. I mean, the Dow Jones at 33,600, we were about 50 points above that. Looking at the NASDAQ also. However, the tech stocks are looking stronger. If we look at starting out at NVIDIA, that one was the biggest play on the upside. You can see it went from 140-ish level up to 440-ish level to 447-ish level. That's a decent move on the upside. So all in all, okay, we're looking at certain stocks. Microsoft also was a big winner yesterday to 321. That looks like it's getting stronger. Facebook also, that was a strong one, and Facebook was the stronger of the pair. So keep that in mind that we are looking up, so the markets may play catch up to these stocks taking off before the market. Now lastly, looking at Bitcoin, we were tracing a little bit here, 400 points after hitting 28,200-ish level, just above our 200-day moving average on a daily. Okay, that does not mean that we're yet getting there on a weekly, so just keep that in mind. We still have some room to go, okay, especially on a monthly chart. So keep that in mind as we're just inching higher. But this is significant resistance at 28,000. So, for us to clear it, it has to really show us that it's buying it and sustaining it and staying above it for any kind of strength to show. This is Fed Razak. I want to wish you guys a great trading day. Thank you.